Hello everybody, BriDaJedi here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. So I left off with Pete chasing Iago, and yeah, so here we go. Let's do this. Do we have our party set? Yes, we do. No, I don't want Donald. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine, we'll change it here. There we go, that's what I prefer. Everybody that's seen me play Kingdom Hearts 1 knows that's what I'll do. And you know what? I don't think there's any harm in just leveling up real quick. You know, I usually just try to do a small level up. How did I miss this? And a high potion, actually. While we're customized, make that potion. Oh, you're gonna appear now. You see, because what Kingdom Hearts 2 did, which I guess I did like, you do still get levels, like, and you still get experience from beating enemies, but when it comes from bosses, you get a bonus. Alright, I haven't used magic at all. Ooh, fat bandits, alright.
This is it. It's over.
Full slow, get away from that dude. Screw that guy.
This is it. It's over.
Good. Done. 36, I think we got this. There we go. Maximum AP and a little bit of magic, sure. You know, here. Oh, okay. I was just gonna like have us load for load. Wait for a bit.
It's over.
Screw you. Oh, I can't reflect, which are, oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay. Okay, you know what? I didn't give you guys potions to waste it like that.
Take this.
Alright.
Yeah.
Haha. Alright, now I got to show you guys the majesty of, reflect. Wow, okay. I never tried it on straight, like, dragon fire like that, where it's, like, straight, like, flamethrower. Sweet, alright. You know, let's just go back and auto-heal. I shouldn't have even wasted my time, but you know what? No, that was great. That was really good. Alright. Heal. Awesome. And yeah, let's get ready for the boss fight. I guess get ready for the boss fight since they were wasted there. What did I get? Oh, I got 3 AP boosts, so let's do one on Sora, one on Goofy, and one on Donald. We'll be fair. And Aladdin gets 1. Yeah, I appreciate that they gave it to me, but I already healed myself, so... Yeah, sure. Why not? And sorry. 3. What can I do at 3? Huh. Oh, Auto Valor, I guess. Goofy's still 2 away. And Donald's still... Yeah. I'm probably gonna use all the AP boosts on one of them, but whatever. Alrighty.
Thank you. It's mine.
Alright, he was chasing the peddler, not Iago. My brain was brain fart. It's early. Oh, I'm recording.
Lampog,
Go away.
gotcha. No fair.
I win. Huh? Oh.
Nice one, Iago.
Way to go. Look, behind you.
Nice try, Bird Brain. Just wait till Jafar's free. He's gonna make one beauty of a Heartless.
Our blue boy.
I'm home! Al! It's been eons! Al, you princely little muffin, you! Cosmic travel can get so lonely without a friend. To think I left you forlorn and genieless! Oh, the humanity!
Genie?
Hey, Al, have you been putting on weight? Al, of course! What am I saying? You're living at the palace now! Aladdin! Jasmine! I can just picture it. Wait, tell me, am I being a pest? Just a big blue pest? Oh, who cares, Al? I'm just so glad to see you!
Genie.
I'll teach you to make a fool out of me.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Time for Plan B. I'm finishing you mugs off right now.
Alright, so here's a cool duel fight. And just like all the other ones, they got awesome reaction commands.
It's over. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Ain't this.
Oh, nope. Come on, lad, do I really have to... There you go.
It's over.
I gotta do this. Can you not?
Back off. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh no, oh no.
It's over.
I did the blister gun, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Back
I can
off.
still do this.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, the key is to always try to like hit them into each other. Ooh, I'm still valor form. Yes.
Back off.
Ha.
It's over. Back off.
And almost a key.
Yeah. This is it.
Oh, two. Almost back for drive form. Oh. Nope.
Back off.
Too bad I can't land on the frickin' flames.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can.
Yeah.
Combo life. Finishing lead. Good. That's a good one. Good. So yeah, that was it. Big ol' heart.
You mess with me for the last time. I'm gonna get you yet.
Yeah! All right! Hey.
That shot, the wheels turning Goofy's head like maybe I could fit someone else down here. I promise. Yeah, I mean, we may regret it, Iago. Yeah, your voice, like good Godfrey. Oh, well, I mean, you know. What happens next? Sora, you know, the usual. Find Riku and the King. Moving on. Where's Aladdin?
Oh, boo! Catch him!
Just seriously.
He must have secretly stolen it from the Cave of Wonders.
I guess some things are just hard to resist.
You know, that reminds me, I do want to get one of those the light up keyblades, because I have like a metal one. I bought it at New York Comic Con, I want to say 2014, almost 5 years ago. And yeah, I want that one that's, I think, licensed by Disney that like
Sora?
lights up
What
a
is it?
keyhole and you could like shoot like
I think it's
fire,
time for
blizzards,
us to
like
go.
you know.
Will
Oh,
you be
no.
back?
We will. I promise.
This is Kingdom Hearts 2. Of course we'll be back a second time. See, that was the cool thing that... I'm sure. I liked in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I kind of really wish they did it in 3. You know, where they could just... Ooh, what's going on? Poor Popper. You gotta love that Pluto has traveled between the freaking dark corridors. And like the whole thing is like darkness in people's hearts and commanding darkness, and just Pluto's like, nah, I got this, bro.
Waiting isn't good enough.
My thoughts exactly. If you have a dream, don't wait. Act. One of life's little rules. Got it memorized?
Who are you?
Axel. I happen to be an acquaintance of Sora's. Why don't we go see him?
Sora?
We've got
I mean, the
something in
Dusks
common,
can
Kyrie.
just attack
You
now.
and I both miss someone we care about. Hey, I feel like we're friends already.
You're not acting very friendly.
I mean, you brought your boys up to a set. You know what? I think it's because she's a princess of heart, and she's pure light. That's why she's okay to walk through the dark corridor without any protection.
Hey, what is this place?
Because that's the whole reason of the organization cloaks. And being led by a mysterious whistle. Who could it be? Who whistles at a dog like an owner? Although...
You okay?
and random unconscious.
What? You and that dog came flying out of a hole in the wall. You nearly gave us heart attacks.
All of us collective heart attacks. Yep, so if you don't recognize that one.
Looky there! Twilight Town!
Twilight
Yeah, I
Town.
can see it.
It's back again. Here we go. Yeah, so I have Hollow Bastion. Wow. Really counts my Roxas playthrough, doesn't it? But you know what? How about this? I'm gonna do both doors for this, and then we'll pop. Oh, because you see Hollow Bastion is just Winnie the Pooh, and I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, we could pop to Twilight Town. Actually, wait, what's the battle level for that? 15 or past that. 28. We're only at like 24, I think. So let's not just jump ahead of ourselves. So if you say, oh, it's a good training thing, yeah, but I don't want to get bopped and then just like retry and retry or something like that for everybody. Like just go canonically, because I think canonically in order it would be knock Aladdin, knock Halloween Town, get Pride Lands, and then there is a thing back at how. You know what? I like this. Just frantically. Yeah, so I'll see whether if I go on Twilight Town before we head on back to Hollow Bastion for its story. Because there is another Disney World aside from Winnie the Pooh within Hollow Bastion, and it is one of my favorites. Granted, the original movie it was based on wasn't always my favorite, but it was interesting. Kingdom Hearts 2 made me... Yeah, well, if it just lets me lock onto it. Oh well, I guess it's gone forever. And I'm glad they brought the teeny shit back for Kingdom Hearts 3. I always like having the extra little ships on the side that Alright. I know, they got Big Shield Garden over here. When I was younger and played Yu-Gi-Oh!, I was fascinated by Big Shield Garden. I'm like, oh man, like a one tribute that has, 2600 defense. I don't know, I found that super fascinating. And then the other one that I later on discovered after the initial show ended was there's a mid-shield gardener too, that's weird. He flies now. What was it again? It's Oh shit. If I busted out my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I know I have. It's something Shogun. It's not Shogun Shien, because if you guys watch my Yu-Gi-Oh, you know I'm primarily playing with a 6-Sam deck. That's always been my favorite. I did go through a lot of, I guess, phases for what my best deck would be. But yeah, 6M has just been consistent over the years for me, both in real life and on the games where it's like, I got this, it's so good.
Piece of cake.
And level 7, we can know? Yeah, there we go. I know, I got enough for that. Yeah, so it was something Shogun. I really forget, it's passing me right now. And Halloween Town. You know, if you think about it, you revisit Agrabah, Halloween Town, Atlantica, even though you don't really play it, Hollow Bastion, you don't technically repeat Beast Castle, but you visit and see Beast and Belle again in Olympus. Because the new people you meet is Mulan, of course, Twilight Town, Jack, and then, Jack Sparrow and Jack Skellington. I didn't think of that. Alright, this one's an interesting one, but real quick. Since I haven't done this yet, we're gonna Aaron Hansen it and just back out. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's good. It's not for real. I just want that upgrade, really. I'm gonna forget it, too. Starts... Oh, I didn't even add team shift. Oh yeah, I fucked up on that. Forget it. We're done. We're done here. Sorry to waste your time. Anyway, Shogun, guy. He was I think a 6-star monster, and he could be in defense mode and still attack. So I think he had 2,500 defense and 1,500 attack. And I just found that fascinating because cards like Mirror Force, you know, would be like, oh, the attack position, you know, all attack position monsters, you know, are destroyed, and be like, well, he's in defense and he's attacking. That's why for a while I liked Elemental Hero Rampart Blaster, so that she, well, I guess it's Bubble Man and Percentage, whatever, they can be in defense mode and still attack. Well, you're cutting your cutting your thing. So if you had like Axe of Despair, even Mage Power, just some other good boost, instead of even having it isn't too much. It was still pretty good. No one's going on my ship. And he's where he freaks out. Okay, what's the point anymore? Whatever. This isn't fun anymore. Although I like this music though. This music's tight. Anyway, yeah. So the Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I'd say. So when I was younger, I pretty much got like the Kaiba and the Yu-Gi starter decks. And even though I love the show and everything, I could say I was pretty trash. I could say that. Oh, you gonna try and box me? That's what I thought. And then 8th grade. That was back in, I want to say, like 5th grade when Yu-Gi-Oh was big or whatever, around when I was there. So I was like 10, so whatever. And I want to say when I was in 8th grade, a friend of mine in junior high broke his wrist. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Broke his wrist, and he was like, you know, you can't play basketball, you can't like pretty much play any sport. I mean, yeah, I guess soccer, because whatever, but you know, you're not gonna risk your freaking arm, just play something. So he said all these really got it, and it was barely video games, because sometimes he couldn't really hold the controller right. So he'd say it just really depends on the games. Oh man, there we go. So yeah, so he's like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, because I could hold the hold my hand, like, you know, for the deck in one hand, and then obviously just use the other hand to draw, or you know, whatever else. So Ultima. So yeah, it was like, all right, yeah. I was like, I'll play. I'm like, oh, it's so cool, like, you know, whatever. But I'm like, no, it's my friend. I'm gonna play. You know, I'm gonna play with him. It's a bad level here, I wonder. 26. Yeah, I mean, we're right there, so we're gonna be fine. And yeah, so that I remember I bought the Jaden, or at least the GX starter deck, and then it went all from there. Because then Elemental Heroes were my jam, and then there was a Spellcaster structure deck that came out. So that kind of like every structure deck or starter deck I got from that point on was just the base for me to build onto. Because then there was a Spellcaster one. If you're gonna ask me to remember, I completely forget what they're called now. There's the Warrior structure deck after that. And those are my main three. I'd always alternate. And then I even got like my other friends from like even my old school, like elementary school, that I always hung out with at to play. Yeah, it was almost like a real big craze, because from 8th grade on, we all played Yu-Gi-Oh again, and literally not even stopping until like even like college. And even then, when the college I went to, met so many people that were like, yo,
hey,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
this is
awesome.
Halloween Town, right?
So.
Well, it sure does look like Halloween.
Halloween, what? Yeah, so from that point on, it was just Yu-Gi-Oh! And even now, I still have it. I haven't really bought any cards or decks or
Hey, it's
anything
Zero.
in a
How
while.
have you been, boy?
Boy. And you know what? It was great, because I want to say the Elementals were really a big window for me, I want to say. Now, I know every single iteration of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which, by the way, GX favorite series and Jane favorite antagonist. I don't care. Change my mind. You can't. People have been trying to for years in my own life. It's not. Anyway. It was great, and I was just like, you know what? You know, this is awesome, and it introduced fusions. And then Synchros came out. Not to get into a whole... Yeah, I'm just... thing to jump ahead, but just with Synchros, I want to say the big deck that I pretty much used that kind of became my new main for a little bit was the Scrap deck. And the funny thing is, between like the GX era and the 5Ds era is when I started collecting and then building the 6 Samurai deck. And then after the 5Ds and then started getting to Zexal is when the Shien, the Synchro for 6 Sams came out. And then that's what really turned my deck around to make it like, wow, this is like top tier. Yeah, it says writing something. What is he writing? We don't know. But yeah, no, that was interesting. And I mean, I guess I'll shut up about Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. But Yeah, let me know if you guys are interested. I'll probably just talk anyway.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy! Welcome back!
Goofy!
And Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Yay, Merry Christmas!
Don't you mean Happy Halloween?
Of course! Halloween greetings from Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King! Forgive me, I'm in a Christmas mood. You see, I'm running the show again this year, but I need Santa Claus' blessing, so I'm off to Christmas Town.
Sandy Claus?
I think he means Santa Claus.
Aren't these decorations wonderful? This year, Halloween Town's going to handle Christmas too. But first, we have to visit Sally. She's working on something no self-respecting Santa Claus can do without. Come along, I'll show you.
A Halloween Town Christmas. Want to go check it out?
Ooh. Come on, hurry!
And just like with Kingdom Hearts 1, my favorite Disney movie. Love it. Oh, you pieces of shit again.
Hello, Doctor. Where's Sally?
Can't you see that I'm in the middle of an experiment?
Hey, this is way too heavy.
Let's toss it!
You do, and you'll be sorry. Now bring it over here.
Hee-haw!
Nice explosion.
Imbeciles! Now my experiment is ruined!
Sally, did you finish it? I want to show my good friends.
I'm sorry, Jack. I need a little bit more time.
Oh. Well, that's all right. Just as long as it's ready for Christmas.
But, Jack...
I'd best be off. I've got to go get Sandy Claus right away. Wonderful to see you again. Goodbye for now.
Go get...
Sally is on like that Videl level for waifu. And it's just like, oh, waifu, ha ha ha. But no, I mean like personality.
You can try that again.
Sora?
And like how understanding she is of her man's like bullshit.
Are those strange-looking fellows in the town
Like,
square with
Videl fully took in the Great Saiyaman shit that most of the
fellows?
fandom hates. I love it, by the way.
You know, the ones who wanted to spoil Halloween and Christmas? What are they called again? Heartless?
They're definitely not with us. But Donald, Goofy, and I can get rid of them for you. And then we can go see Santa. But first, the Heartless.
You know that, and then even in Super, and I guess spoilers for Super, and kind of like that fillery episode where there was going to be a Great Saiyaman movie, and Sora was in. That's so wow. Woo! Oh, I can't even do that. I mean, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Items. There's a big old heap and helping of. Oh, well, sure. Now you're to get a tourmaline ring. good. So yeah, Jack, you get this shit. Go ahead. Ooh, yeah, Thunder Boost. Right, so, yeah, and then the whole thing when Barry Kahn was trying to, like, make it look like Gohan was cheating on Videl. And it's just like Videl's like, no, that's just whatever it was. You know, it was just a coincidence or like a misunderstanding for what the picture was or whatever. And it's like, no, he's my man. I know he's not like, yo. Anybody else would have been like, no, he's done. Because, and it's as much as I can love my wife. With the situations that Gohan got in that, it's like, ooh, you'd have a tough time having that belief. What am I doing this for?
There.
Chess boy. And also, Christmas in Kingdom Hearts. So does that mean Jesus is in Kingdom Hearts somewhere? Are we gonna have a no, wait, that was DreamWorks. But whatever. So good. Anyway, this is what we'll call it for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and very most importantly, subscribe to BriDaJedi for more videos that are super cringy and probably terrible, but I love making it anyway because I like video games and I love Kingdom Hearts, and of course I'll keep doing this. Update. So we have Birth by Sleep on Saturdays. That's our Saturday ones, and then we got 2. We're almost at that halfway point because once we do here, we go to Pride Lands. After Pride Lands, we go back to Albashan for that Disney World, and then that starts basically the mid-climax of the entire game, which is awesome. And then we revisit the worlds after. Not really a spoiler, whatever. Game has been out for game has been out for 13 years now, is it? Yeah. So whatever. Anyway. Have a fantastic day whenever you watch this, and I'll catch everybody in the next episode. Halloween Town, baby. Bye-bye.